What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. So let's get into this whole situation. Let's talk about Cassie filing a federal lawsuit against Diddy. It's a lawsuit that she's filing against him, but also, can the feds bring charges against Diddy? And can this also turn into a RICO act, because she's alleging a lot of different things like human trafficking? That's like, that's really big, and especially if she got proof and if she got evidence on the whole situation. But there are some celebrities that came out to basically wish Cassie well and have her back. But Cassie did make a statement. She posted to her Instagram. She says this: after years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationship. Cassie. So, she's serious about this whole situation. A lot of people are in fear that something could possibly happen to her, because a lot of people are bringing up like, well, maybe they need to investigate Kim's Porter death because she died of a lung infection while she was sleeping. And people really find that, mysterious, because she seemed like a very healthy woman. And also, she was making or going to write a tell-all book about her life with P. Diddy. She was going to expose a lot of things that were going on in the dark that people didn't know, which can destroy Diddy, period, where he wouldn't be a billionaire. And now you have Cassie coming with these allegations of just horrendous behavior on a part of P. Diddy, and basically being tortured, kidnapped, and also putting hands on her and just really physically, demolishing her. And when she tried to leave and they was in physical fights, that's a whole lot going on. And then on top of that situation, she also states in her federal lawsuit that Diddy will have her carry a firearm in her pocketbook, basically to intimidate her, to let her know that she's always in fear and he could do whatever he wants to do. And also Diddy blowing up allegedly Kid Cudi's car in front of his home, which, when it comes to Cassie, she says that it was Diddy that could have possibly did it, but Diddy did threaten the whole situation when he found out that she was dealing with Kid Cudi. So he threatened Cassie and that he was going to blow up his car in his driveway, and it actually took place and it actually happened. So she could have Stockholm syndrome, or she could just be in fear and terror. And also she states that there was a lot of drugs, there was a lot of alcohol. And as you guys know, when it comes to P. Diddy's baby mama, she has a son, and her son is Justin Combs, and she's been in the business with P. Diddy for a long time. And she, a few months ago, was threatening to expose P. Diddy, and she was saying, why is my son drinking? Why is there always drinking around? Why is there always alcohol around? And she used to rock with bad boys, but bad boys don't stand what it used to stand for. It just stands for just basically, demonic and self-destruction. And her son was arrested, and she was like, he was driving a car and the police pulled him over, blasting the third, but he got off with, a slap on the chin. But she was upset, and she was about to expose like the drinking and the stuff. And you always see Justin drinking, and he had an acting career that was really going somewhere at one point in time. And she said, how come he's not doing this? How come he doesn't have businesses? Why is this always drinking? Why is it always partying? Why is there all these things? Basically, giving people their vices and being under the influence to do anything and everything that is suggested. So this is almost coincides with Cassie stating the things that were going on in her relationship when she was captive with P. Diddy from 2005 to 2018. And when she tried to leave him, he physically assaulted her. So she's had verbal abuse, physical abuse, just, so much going on. And then forcing her to sleep with male prostitutes and things of that nature. And she being forced and being against her will, but she had no other choice to her statement because of the control she was under. So basically she's alleging that there was a lot of mental, abuse going on, where she was basically under his spell. She was under his control. And the celebrities that came out to stick up for her is also Azealia Banks. Azealia Banks is basically saying, hey, I know something that went on. And basically she's saying at one point in time, Diddy put the pause on Cassie so bad that he sent her away on vacation for 3 weeks to Hawaii, so no one would see her face or question her about her face. And we know when it comes to Azealia Banks, when anything's going on, she knows a part of it. She witnesses, she's been around, because she's in that lifestyle. She's in these places. She's in these dark corners and things of that nature. And she always speaks. So you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation, which is very, very crazy. And also, when it comes to, Gina, P. Diddy ex-girlfriend, she was going back and forth with Young Miami. But when it comes to Gina, she was on Tasha K channel, and she basically described incidents and abuse and things of that nature that she went through with Diddy. So, the women are speaking, the women are talking, the women are saying things. So it's a whole lot going on. And also, when you look at the court documents, it basically says that, trigger warning, this document contains highly graphic information of a blank, blank, blankety blank. And so this is really serious, and it's a trigger warning with court documents. So it's a lot going on in this whole situation. And also you have Dawn Richards. She came out and she had some things to say as far as she is supporting, Cassie is supporting Cassie. She basically says, prayers for Cassie and her family for peace and healing. You are beautiful and brave. Basically, she's standing by her. She's standing next to her, and she's calling her brave for actually stepping up and actually saying some things. And Dawn Richard had said some things as well when she was a part of making a band, and then she went on to be a group with Diddy, how basically she was told that she wasn't pretty enough. She had to lose weight. She had to, get cosmetic surgery. They wanted her to bleach her skin. She was too dark. So she went through a bunch of things with Diddy, and she was recently on his last album that. And also we have Audrey. She's a part of Danny D. King too as well, with Dawn Richards. But also she has been speaking on Diddy and the ill things that go on in the business, and how torturous and how dangerous it is. And also saying that the reason why she wasn't successful with Bad Boys or with Diddy's because she was asked to do things of a sexual nature, and she refused to. So she backed up and said, I'm gonna make my money another way. I ain't gonna be paying y'all and all this other things. So in any event, she recently was asked some questions about Biggie, Tupac, and here we go. Check this out.
Last question for rapid fire, and you can answer or you can say pass. Do you think Diddy put the hit out on Pac? Was the loaded question. No pun intended.
Pass. Okay, let me say this. Damn well we can't talk about that because, people getting murdered in the streets is a real thing. But I did spend a very, very, one of the most interesting nights of my life with Suge Knight. And I did ask him who killed Pac. And I also hung out with Biggie's mom at the Duets album release, and I asked her who killed Biggie.
Did they answer you?
Yeah.
Audrey O'Day states, been trying to tell y'all for years, prayers up for this queen, Cassie. One day y'all are gonna put some respect on my name when I tell you things. Thank you. Guys, tell me what you think about this whole situation. And also 50 Cent steps out, and he's always been saying, negative things about P. Diddy, basically calling out his behavior, believing that, he murdered Tupac as well, and just calling him out on everything that he can possibly call him out on, and basically, riding his back, making sure he's not getting away. He's used his platform to basically shame Diddy. And also 50 Cent posted today, to X, formerly known as Twitter, and basically says, damn, brother love, brother love, brother love, you out here looking crazy as a mother sucker, laughing my bop bop bop. Like, okay. So Diddy's basically knowing and saying and agreeing, like, yo, see, this is what I've been talking about, because 50 Cent has always been trying to expose P. Diddy and his behaviors.